Following are the 6 tips that you can master to be good at game. Tip 1. Have something more important than girls. Have goals and hobbies that give you self-esteem and happiness so you don't need girls. The major motivating purposes of your life. The reasons you get up in the morning make up your life purpose. Purpose can affect behavior, shape goals, provide a sense of direction, and generate meaning in one's life. Tip 2. Don't make being good with girls your identity. If you do, you will put more pressure on yourself to do well with girls and will struggle more in conversations. Then you will also need girls more for your self-esteem, and this neediness will cause girls to lose interest in you. The guys who get the best results with girls often deny being good with girls. This takes away the pressure on them to do well with girls. Tip 3. Have a few supportive guys and friends. Some men have no male friends for emotional support, so they depend too much on the girl, and they'll do things like call her all the time because they have nobody else to talk to. This is too much work for the girl and can damage the relationship with her. Tip 4. Don't aim to get every girl to like you. You want to polarize. If you show the real you, 9 out of every 10 girls you talk to might not be interested, but 1 out of 10 will really like you, and that is a deep attraction. She will stay in your life for longer. If you pretend to be something you're not and try to get everyone to like you, there will be shallow attraction. They will like you a little, but eventually they will forget you. When they meet someone new they have deep attraction for. Deep attraction beats shallow attraction and you will feel like a loser. 1 out of 10 girls having deep attraction for you is better than 5 out of 10 girls having shallow attraction for you. But they leave you when they meet a guy who polarizes them and they have deep attraction for. Tip 5. They have a social hobby where you can meet girls. Your main priority is the hobby. Meeting girls is a bonus. If you go there just to meet girls, you will give off a desperate vibe and girls will avoid you. If you focus on the hobby and become good at it, girls will introduce themselves to you. For those of you obsessed with cold approaching, I still suggest doing this as it will make you better at cold approaching. Because you spend so much time with girls here, you are less afraid of them. You can also improve your conversation skills in a more secure setting than the streets. You put less pressure on yourself when you cold approach because you have another technique to meet girls, and will do better. 6th, jot down what you know about social skills on a piece of paper. For me, this was a game changer. When my friends asked for help, I sat down and wrote down what I knew so that I could pass it on to them. I then realized that, despite my belief that I knew a lot, I actually knew very little. Doesn't work for us or stuff we already know. When you write down what works, you'll see how little of it is actually valuable, which will alter your perspective on the game. After you complete this workout, the game becomes significantly simpler. You can also go over everything again to make sure you understand everything. However, as long as you keep it in your brain, you will wrongly believe that you know more than you actually do. And seduction is more difficult than it appears.